Hello?
I'm looking for a piece of the spell that you got from Oswald.
The spell? Is it something important?
It's a piece of the spell that can help us summon Beatrice. So, yeah, it's quite important.
Oh, please don't say that name out loud, or I'm gonna cry.
Please don't.
That woman is pure evil. It's true I've done a lot of things that some people might consider illegal or even brutal. But even I don't deserve this kind of punishment.
So, what did Beatrice do?
I've asked you not to say her name out loud, haven't I? Well, as you can see, I'm very fond of cats. I had many cats since I was a little girl, having to share a bedroom with 2 older brothers and a sister. My cats comforted me when our parents' fights made the windows shake. They protected me when my first husband got so mad he threw a porcelain vase at me. It was his anniversary gift, by the way. I have many regrets. But if there's one thing I did right in my life, it was putting a bullet right between his goddamn eyes. And may the Lord be my witness.
Wait, you did what?
As I said, my cats are my family. They're like children to me. And every mother has a favorite child.
Can you just get to the point?
You young people have an attention span the size of a button. So, as you can see, the witch sent all my children here with me. All but one. My favorite baby, Lucifer, was left there all alone. What kind of monster would do that?
That sounds awful. Poor Lucifer.
You're such a dear. So, about the spell, I remember Oswald giving me something like that. He said it was valuable, so I exchanged it.
What? Are you serious?
Are you sure you don't want that chamomile tea? You seem tense. Anyway, I gave that spell you're looking for to a sweet young man who used to help me with the cats.
Can you be more specific? What's his name, and where can I find him?
I don't recall his name, and I have no idea where he lives. But I heard he plays with a band at Louis' Jazz Club. A very nice boy, if only a little grim. Not like you, though. Just sad. Wears a horrible sweater. I think I should make him a new one.
A grim guy in an ugly sweater. Got it. Goodbye.
Bye, honey.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, do you know Claudia? The cat lady.
Of course I do. Why'd you ask? Are her cats all right? Did I do something wrong?
What? No, I never said you did anything wrong.
Right. I'm so sorry. You just have this serious look on your face, and I always assume I did something wrong. Just in case.
What's wrong with my face?
It's... no offense, but it creeps me out a little. It's like you're trying to dissect my soul with your eyes.
Oh, well, this is just how my face works, I guess.
Yeah, he always looks like he's trying to drill a hole in your brain with his death stare. Don't take it personally.
Actually, I only use my death stare on you, Nick.
Oh, I'm flattered.
I knew you'd love it. Let's get back to the point. Claudia told me that she gave you the piece of the spell that's supposed to summon Beatrice. Do you still have it?
The spell? Oh, yes, I think I do. She gave it to me last time I came to play with her cats.
And do you need it?
No, I don't.
So, can you give it to me?
No, I can't.
Of course you can't. Why would I even think anything else?
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I really want to give it to you, but it's locked in the box Beatrice got me when I just came here, along with my other things. It's right there, on the table. The problem is, I can't remember the passcode.
You can't remember the passcode to your own box? How is this even possible?
I'm really sorry. That's not the only thing I can't remember. You see, I've always had these memory issues. But when Beatrice sent me to Whateverland, it became so much worse that I'd wake up with no memory of my life before I got here. At first, I wanted to forget. But Beatrice told me that I must remember why I ended up here. That I must relive these memories every day for the rest of eternity. I recorded everything on tapes, but kept forgetting them everywhere. I left clues on each tape so that I could find the other ones. But I lost the last one after jumping off that bridge. Now I can't remember anything from my past life, including the code.
What if I find your tapes?
Would you? Really? I mean, I don't know. It's just, it would be the first time someone ever helped me. Before Beatrice, that is. Although, I can't remember what she actually did. Anyway, take this. It might help you look for the tapes.
For some reason, I thought only women could be mermaids.
What a narrow-minded statement.
I wasn't talking to you.
Sorry, I forgot about your fascination with thinking out loud.
Hello, boys. What can I do for you?
Have you seen a cassette tape somewhere around here?
A cassette tape? Care to explain what that is?
It's like a small rectangular box with 2 holes in it. Ring any bells?
Oh, that thing. I saw it drop out of that poor boy's pocket as he fell. It's probably at the bottom of the river.
Sounds about right. Can you get it for me?
Yes, but I want something in return.
I'm listening.
I want you to give me a tattoo.
Yeah, why not? Wait, are you serious?
Absolutely. In my past life, I was a tattoo artist, but never got a single tattoo myself. But the time has come, and you will be the one to do it.
But I'm not an artist, and I've never done anything like that before. You sure about this?
Oh, don't worry. It's not as hard as it looks. And besides, I never liked perfect tattoos anyway. I want my piece to have real character.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be perfect.
Art was never about perfection anyway.
Well said. Let's just hope Vincent won't get too creative.
This is brilliant. Look at those details. And I love the charming imperfections that you decided not to fix. Only a true artist can make such a daring choice.
Maybe I should keep doing it then.
Well,
Yes, absolutely. A talent like yours should never be wasted.
So, what about the tape?
You know, I think we met for a reason. every event of my life led me to this day so that you could give me a tattoo and I could help you in return. It was fate that brought us together.
You're absolutely right, but I have to go. My art is, needed elsewhere. So please, just get me that tape.
Of course. Now I have to share you with the whole world.
So now I'm here, wherever this is. I can feel my memory fading, slipping away. Maybe it would be better to forget. But she said that I must remember so I can heal. She promised me the pain would go away. She's so nice. Never screamed at me, never laid a hand on me. She's not like Dad. I can trust her.
I think I heard jazz playing in the background. We should check the jazz club next.
I hope you don't have any dumb questions for me.
Did you happen to find a tape here? Francois could have dropped it.
A tape? Mo found one of these in the dressing room. You can have it. I was gonna throw it away, so consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to return to the junkyard.
That's where it all began. Who knows? Maybe one day it's gonna come to an end there.
That's deep.
I know, right? Now take the tape and get out.
I can still feel her gentle arms around me. The last time I felt this way was when Mum was still alive. How long was that? No way I'll remember now. Maybe it's for the best. I'm scared of remembering. But if I don't, my mind drives me insane.
I'm quite sure I am.
All I see are endless question marks.
But you can
Who am I? Why am I here? What did I do?
I'm glad you like it.
Was that Fida? I should probably check the arabesque.
Do you need anything?
Have you by any chance found a tape somewhere here?
Actually, I have. It was under one of the tables. Is it yours?
No, I'm just helping Francois find his tapes.
Oh, Francois. I'm glad someone's looking out for that boy. He always seemed too troubled for someone so young. Here's the tape.
Thanks.
It was an AR-15. I don't know why I chose that one. Probably heard something about it on TV. I hate guns. It felt so cold in my hands. So heavy. Dad always called me a pussy whenever I refused to shoot with him. Then he laughed. If I started crying, he would hit me. If I didn't, he would... It doesn't matter now. You can't hurt me here.
Call it a hunch, but we should probably search the park.
Yeah?
Hey, have you seen a tape here?
Yeah, I did. Threw it away.
Really? Shit.
Just kidding. I expected a bigger reaction from you, honestly.
You're annoying.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Here's the tape, oldie.
I was really going to kill them. Every last one of them. Parker, who locked me in the janitor's closet. Jefferson and his friends who used to beat me up after class. Maxwell, Perez, Russell. All of them. They had to pay. There had to be some kind of justice. It felt so right to just stand up for myself for the first time. And the last. God, I'm pathetic.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, let's take them back to Francois.
Oh, it's you.
Here are the tapes.
You actually found them? Sorry. I just assumed you were...
What? Come on, tell me.
Alright. I never expected you to actually find the tapes, let alone give them back to me. I don't know. I thought you'd ignore me at best, or laugh at me or whatever. Good thing I was wrong.
Wow. You have really low expectations of people, don't you?
I guess I do. Anyway, I have to listen to the tapes now. Hopefully they'll help me figure out the passcode.
Oh! I remember!
Here you go. And thanks for the help.
Take care, okay?
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
That was dark.
I hope we helped him, even if just a little.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll finally find some kind of peace. But you know what, Vincent?
What is it?
You didn't have to search for those tapes, and yet you found them. And I'm happy that you did. I really am.
We did it together.
Oh, stop it. You're putting a tear in my eye. Now, how about another round?
Seriously, Nick?
Just kidding, just kidding.
A secret long forgotten is one that is best kept. When all your strings go rotten and there's no hope that's left, your eyes turn red with anguish, so frightening yet so meek. My dear, let's stop this languish. I have that, what you seek.
Why can't you just give up? If you really expect me to let you paint my side of the living room pink, then you're even more stupid than I thought, sister. But why? You never had any taste anyway. Because it's pink. It's pretty. You know I hate pink. You hate all pretty things. So what? That's not true. You know I'm right. You just can't admit it. I guess liking pretty things also means having a pearl for a brain. Isn't that right, sister? Why do you always have to be so negative? You're ruining my aura. Then go back to your pretty room with your pretty things. You don't get to tell me what to do. As a matter of fact, I am going back to my room, but certainly not because you told me so. I am my own woman. Sure, sweetie. Don't worry your pretty little head. Get that, you petty old bitch. You'll pay for that, sister.
What was that?
I never said it was going to be easy.
I Apparently, the sister's mental age hasn't changed much since kindergarten. Apparently, the sister's mental age hasn't changed much since kindergarten. I hated piano lessons as a child.
You used to play, really?
Don't ask me to do it, because I won't.
What a great loss for humanity.
Always wanted a house with a fireplace, only robbed them so far. Should I offer to play fetch with him, or is it too much?
Please, don't smear my reputation like that.
Oh, now I really want to do it.
Greetings, gentlemen. May I help you with something?
I'm Vincent. And you are?
Jeeves. Nice to meet you, Vincent.
Do they always fight like that?
I'm afraid so, but it wasn't always this way. They used to be so close as children. They even created their own special twin language.
I wonder if I can try to reconcile them somehow. Do you have any ideas?
I think it's entirely possible, young man. You see, it's not that they don't love each other. It's that they can't communicate this love. I've seen Rose writing a note to Lily, but never sending it. If you find it and deliver it to the addressee, it might be a good first step.
That could work. Thanks for the advice. How did you three end up in Whateverland?
Oh, it's a brilliant story, albeit a short one. The sisters were Beatrice's neighbors, and one day she just had enough of their constant bickering.
Wait, that's it?
Yes. Why, did you think there were only ne'er-do-wells here? If I have learned anything in my lifetime, it's that nothing is what it seems to be at first glance. Sometimes you need to take a closer look at things to really see them.
Are you a good boy?
Excuse me?
Sorry, I just meant to ask why you look like a dog.
Oh, I see. Well, it's quite easy to explain. I've been taking care of Rose and Lily since they were little girls. When Beatrice sent them to Whateverland, I followed. I guess my loyal nature just finally manifested itself. So, you could say that I am a good boy, indeed.
Don't you regret choosing to be stuck here with them forever?
Not even for a second. I just wish they could restore the beautiful bond that I know they still have.
I want to challenge you to a bell and bones match.
I don't think that's a good idea at the moment. You need to defeat other champions first, young man.
Lucky me. Why would I want to look through someone's clothes?
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Who even came up with these mirrors? I'm going blind already. She seems so nice. It's frightening.
Ah, you're starting to get it, don't you?
I'm so sorry you had to watch this unpleasant display. Manners were never Lily's forte.
It's fine. Families fight. Nothing new here.
True. We both can get a little carried away. I hope it won't affect your impression of a certain half of this household. I heard many good things about you, darling. Hope you won't disappoint me.
Actually, I'm here for your piece of the spell that summons Beatrice.
Darling, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you.
Why?
It's true that me and my sister have a piece of the spell you're looking for, but it's locked in a safe that we can only open together.
Then you can just open it, and I'll leave you be.
That's out of the question, I'm afraid. There's no way I'm doing anything with her unless she apologizes for being a sorry old bitch.
For a second there, I thought it would be easy.
Chérie, is anything worthwhile ever easy?
You've told me about the letter you wrote to Lily. Why didn't you send it?
Oh, I've always said that he could never keep his mouth shut.
He's just worried about you. That's all.
I know. After all, it's his job to take care of us. At least it used to be. He told you the truth. I did write a letter, but never dared to give it to her.
Where's the letter now?
Let me think. Oh, right. I used it as a bookmark, but returned that book to the library a while ago. It's probably still there, unless Sylvie threw it away, of course.
I sure hope she didn't. By the way, what was the name of the book?
It was The Magus by John Fowles. That book is way too complicated. That Fowles was so full of himself. Lily would have probably liked it, though.
What happened between you two?
She's just jealous of my success. That's it. It was always like that since we were children. I had it all handed to me on a silver platter, while Lily had to fight for her place in this world. Or that world, to be exact. I can understand why she's so bitter, but some people just aren't meant for greatness, you know? And brains have nothing to do with it.
So you're the humble one, I take it?
Indeed.
I have to go.
Such a shame.
Is this genius or just crazy? I can never tell. I'm willing to bet she didn't get through even half of these books. It looks like someone doesn't care about mundane things like torn curtains.
Or just pretends not to care.
Maybe you're right. A nice view. Whateverland could become a pretty postcard.
That's actually a good idea. People love postcards.
Do they now?
Please, stop ruining things for me, Vincent. I'm fragile.
Not in the mood for gravity experiments. Why does it feel like she already hates me, though I haven't done anything yet?
Where did I put my screwdriver? What do you want?
Are you okay? That fight seemed intense.
It's fine. I got used to the fighting long ago. It was always like that between us. Ever since we were little girls.
Have you ever tried making peace with her?
Actually, I have. I even wrote a letter. But I don't think that's any of your business.
Just as I thought. You don't really hate her, do you?
You clearly misunderstood. Please, leave me alone. I need to work.
I heard you two have a piece of the spell which summons Beatrice. I really need it.
What makes you think I care about what you need? And the fact that you have Nick as a sidekick isn't helping.
Come on, Lily, it was ages ago.
And your smug face still makes me sick.
Whatever he did do back then, he's a different man now.
Exactly.
However it is, I don't care. This whole conversation so far has been a waste of time, and I have plenty of work. So, please, see yourselves out. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Do you still have that letter you wrote to Rose?
Maybe I do. But I don't see how that's any of your business.
Point taken. Do you know Harold? You look like you do.
Harold? Haven't seen him in a long time. I heard he finally started building his helicopter a while ago. Why do you ask? Have you heard anything from him?
Yeah. Helped him finish that thing. Didn't end well.
I told him it wasn't going to work. If only he'd shown me his blueprints earlier. Anyway, thanks for helping him out. He rarely gets the attention he deserves.
Is that an actual computer? Looks ancient.
This is Sam 9000. One of my best creations yet. And he's not ancient, just a little retro.
Why Sam?
Smart, autonomous machine. Brilliant, isn't it? Rose would never think of something like that. Never.
It is quite impressive. I'll give you that.
Glad you agree. He's a good boy, and I'm so proud of him.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all ears.
I think I know a way to reconcile the sisters. But you have to help me.
Really? Oh, that would be marvelous. I'll do all I can to help.
Good. It's pretty simple. I need you to get Lily to leave her room and distract her for some time.
You're not going to steal anything from her, are you? I'm not going to become your accomplice, am I?
Of course not. I just need to get the letter she wrote to Rose from her computer. That's it.
All right. But keep in mind that it's not just a computer, it's Sam 9000. Lily was so proud of herself when she made it. I still remember her joyful smile on that day. All I'm trying to say is please be gentle with him.
Fine. I need to, very carefully, get the letter from Sam 9000. Nothing else.
Oh, I think I know the perfect way to distract her. Lily loves to play B&B with me. Mainly because I always let her win, but that's not the point. Just go and tell her I want to win my old monocle back.
But you're one of the B&B champions. How can Lily believe that she's actually winning?
Let's just say I'm good at pretending. Plus, Lily has no time to play with anyone else, so she'll never know how mediocre she actually is at the game.
Let's hope she buys it.
Don't worry, she always does.
I'll get going.
Farewell.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey, Lily. Jeeves asked me to tell you that he wants to win his old monocle back.
Ha! As if it were possible. The old man has never beaten me before. All right, I'll let him try. And I win again.
I have no idea how you're doing it.
Well, my dear Jeeves, that is a secret I won't ever share. But you were holding up all right.
And yet I don't stand a chance against you.
Don't worry. Not everyone can be good at this game. Anyway, I have to go back to work.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Hey, Vincent.
Yes?
How about I wait outside?
What? Why?
Well,
Come on, just tell me.
I just want you to know that Sylvia, the Serpentine librarian over there, has a thing for me.
A thing?
Yes, a thing. What's with that look?
Nothing, I just didn't take you for a ladies' man.
And why is that? Am I not charming enough for you?
Actually, you are.
Oh, anyway, I warned you. Now let's move on.
Who's the cutest rabbit? I've never been much of a reader.
Maybe it's time to become one. After all, you have all the time in the world now.
There's definitely no Whateverland on this globe. Candles in a room filled with books. Genius. I'm not sure I want to know what happened. Do you think he can hear us?
Well, if I think of it. No, I don't want to think of it.
Perhaps it's best not to look into her eyes.
Just don't make her angry and you'll be fine.
Nick, is that you?
Devil stockings.
I'm so happy to see you. Where have you been?
Hello, Sylvia. I've been working on my latest novel, and the process requires complete solitude. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, of course. All geniuses need their privacy. I can't wait to read whatever it is you're writing. It simply must be remarkable. And who's that with you?
Oh, that's Vincent. My new editor.
It's true. His next novel is so good, I can't believe it even exists. Literally.
Ah, you flatter me.
No words can reflect the true depth of my admiration for your talent.
Oh, stop it.
No, you stop it.
Are you two done?
We are.
What did these poor guys do to you?
These? Oh, these are my assistants. Well, former assistants. Tom kept putting my favourite mug on the wrong side of the table. I told him 100 times I was left-handed. And Jerry, I can't even talk about Jerry.
Why? What did you do?
Well, once I asked him to clean up the shelves, so he sorted out all the books. All of them.
And? What's wrong with that?
By size, Vincent. He sorted them by size.
Oh, God.
If there ever was any God in Whateverland, he certainly turned his back on Jerry that day.
So, you're into Nick, huh?
Who? Me? No.
Really? Not even a little bit?
Vincent, I'm standing right here, you know.
What? I'm just curious.
I admire him as an author, that's all.
Have you read any of his work?
No, not yet, but I'm sure it's splendid. It must be.
I'm sure it is, Sylvia. I'm sure it is.
Do you have to be such a pain in the ass?
Oh, absolutely. Can I get a snake fact?
Suddenly, a lot of people don't know that, but snakes can literally burst from eating too much. Such a sad death, isn't it? Hello?
Can I get a snake fact?
Suddenly, did you know that snakes only need to eat from 6 to 30 meals each year to be healthy? Oh, I wish I could do that too. Hello?
Actually, we have a favor to ask of you.
I'm all ears. Although snakes have no ears, at least not the visible ones. Their inner ear is attached to the...
Sylvia?
Right. No snake facts. What do you need?
We need a copy of The Magus by Joan Fowles that Rose returned here a while ago.
The Magus? Let's see. Right. Here it is. You can have it.
Why do I sense a, butt coming?
Maybe it's because you have an impeccable sense of dramatic timing, which means you can help me with something.
Seems like nothing in Whateverland worked before I came along.
You're not entirely wrong about that.
It's just... I've been working on my novel for some time now, but I can't figure out the details of the story. I have too many ideas, and since you're an editor, you can help me with that, right?
If I help you, you'll give me the book?
Of course. And if you don't help, I'll turn you into a statue.
What? Seriously?
Do you want to find out?
Nah, I'm good.
So, do we have a deal?
All right, let's see that novel of yours.
Yes! Thank you. I'll gather my notes. While I was writing, I got stuck on the dungeon episode. I mean, dungeons are supposed to be full of danger and action, but that's not my forte at all. I'm more of an existentialist writer, and this episode needs to feel like a real adventure, full of events and battles, that kind of thing. And you will help me with that.
Whoop. Bum. 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 Zing. Whoop. Bum. Whoop. Bum. Zing. Ching.
Oh, Vincent, you don't even know how much you've just helped me. I'll send you the first draft as soon as it's done.
Any idea when this will be?
Well, you know how it is. It might be in a week or next century. There's simply too much time on our hands to get anything done. And here's the reward. Oh, by the way, you have great taste. Nick is a good influence on you.
At least someone noticed that.
You enjoy the attention, don't you?
Just a tiny little bit.
Whatever. Let's get this over with.
I'm all ears.
I'll get going.
Farewell.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Look what I found.
What is it?
See for yourself?
Would you please leave me alone?
Sure.
Oh, it's you again.
I'd like to show you something.
Of course, darling. What do you have for me?
Here, take a look at this.
Oh. Looks like I'll need to reread this a few times. So, it's our turn to help you, isn't it?
That would be much appreciated, yes.
Fair enough. Wait in the living room. I've got some thinking to do.
You've done something really good today, young man.
You really did.
Stop it. I just needed to get the spell from them.
Yeah, the one you could just steal and be done with it.
So, here it is. Use it wisely, Vincent. And thank you for giving us something to think about.
And the sisters are finally reconciled. Rather warms the heart, doesn't it?
You know what? It actually does.
How about we celebrate it? I'd die for a margarita.
Not now. We still have a lot of work to do.
You're insufferable.
And you are a drunk.
Excuse me, I'm a writer.
Same thing.
Touché.
The hatred flows unchained, like fire in my veins. And where the darkness reigns, my mind was led astray. Oh dear, stay with me here for just a little while, and maybe fake a smile before we disappear.
I guess you had a rough week. I should try his ramen sometime. I bet he has anger management issues. What's up with that mask? I hope this is not what will happen to my stomach after their ramen.
What?
I want to challenge you to a bell and bones match.
Oh, fine, but don't disappoint me. I didn't expect to lose. Underestimating you made me weak. You taught me a good lesson.
Welcome to Uzu Ramen. What can I get you?
I'd like some ramen, please.
Sure. What do you have for me?
What do you mean?
Is this your first day or something? Listen, there's no money here in Whateverland. So we trade stuff to get other stuff. If I like your offer, then we have a deal. Nick should have told you.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh, please don't give me that look. The opportunity just didn't present itself, you know.
Well, now you know. Better late than never.
Do you know that woman wearing a mask?
Do you mean Umaru-san? I wish I didn't. But she comes here every day. I've never heard a single good word from her about my food. And yet, she keeps ordering.
Who's that mysterious guy at the table?
That's Gino. He doesn't talk much. Mostly drinks and stares at his bell and bones board.
Do you own this place?
I do, and I'm proud of it. When I first got here, I thought my life was over, but running this shop gave me a new purpose.
Good for you. I imagine it's a lot harder to find meaning in a life that's infinite.
Not for me. I used to be so afraid of death that this fear would literally swallow me whole. But there's no death to fear anymore.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Hey, do I know you? You look familiar.
Familiar how?
You have the exact same nose as my neighbor Quentin. It was very strange. Used to talk about some moving pictures all the time. He was a little crazy, you see. Probably a drunk, but at least not the raging kind. More of a choir.
Wow. I look like a lunatic who's also a drunk. Isn't that great?
Well, at least he was a handsome lunatic.
Actually, that does make it better, yes.
All right. So, what do you want from me?
I'm looking for the spell that summons Beatrice. I heard you had a piece of it.
You heard right, but I'm not a charity.
Why does everybody want something from me?
Oh, really? Aren't you the one that wants to take something from me?
You have a point. Why did Beatrice send you here?
For a good reason.
And, what is that supposed to mean?
That you shouldn't stick your nose in other people's business.
What can you recommend on the menu?
Nothing.
Really? There are at least a dozen empty plates in front of you.
Good to know you're not blind. Still, the food here is horrible. I haven't had a decent ramen in more than a century.
That sounds horrible, really.
It is.
If I cook you the perfect ramen, will you give me your piece of the spell?
If you do that, I'll even give you a kiss. That was a joke. Although you've been such a good boy this whole time, I think you deserve a kiss. If your ramen is at least half as good as the one I had back then, the spell is yours. I don't even know why I kept it all these years. Probably to piss off Ernest.
What about Ernest?
He once sent his men after me, hoping I'd just give him my piece of the spell.
So, why didn't you?
Because Ernest can go screw himself. I hate that guy. thinks he's the boss of this dump. Yeah, right.
But how did you get rid of his men?
I bit off one of the guy's finger and threatened that next time I'd be aiming for other body parts, if you get what I'm saying.
I think I do.
Good. Now, hurry up and treat a lady to some real good ramen.
Goodbye.
Whatever.
Hello again.
What's Omara-san's problem with your ramen?
That woman is insufferable. She wants special ramen made with gold and tuna. I'm not sure it even exists here in Whateverland. But even if it did, I'd never make it for her.
Why not?
Because who puts tuna in ramen, even if it's golden?
Actually, I'd try that.
Of course you would. Feel free to use my kitchen if you decide to make that weird tuna ramen for her. The recipe should be near the stove. Oh, and don't put any kind of alcohol in it, or she'll pass out.
Got it. Thanks for the help.
I'm just curious to see what's going to happen.
Do you have any idea where I can find that special golden tuna?
Try asking Santiago at the market. He is the local fisherman, so if anyone can help you, it's him.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
I'm all ears.
I want to challenge you to a bell and bones match.
Well, that's interesting. Let's play. And here I stand defeated. Very impressive, Vincent.
Feels like the right place to look for a non-existent fish.
Quit the brooding and let's find that precious tuna.
At least someone's optimistic. What's he looking at? What kind of person does it take to turn into an actual pig?
A smart one, I think.
And why is that?
Well, pigs are smarter than dogs. That must mean something.
Hardly. Is that a cat?
Vincent, don't be rude. It's a bat.
What if it's both?
Oh.
What is a man without a suit?
What?
A naked man.
Or a plucked chicken.
Why does he look so out of place here? I'm good, thanks. Lucky me. Who's the cutest rabbit? Beatrice must have sent her here because she was crossing the road too slowly. Now that's a nice mustache. Probably helps with the sales.
And with the ladies too. I don't like your friend, you know.
Did I ask?
That's fine, Vincent. Forget it.
You're not my comrade, Nick. Thank God for that. A carpet on the wall surely makes for a bold design statement. Who needs a clock in Whateverland?
Those who like to have at least an illusion of control.
This tuna is definitely golden.
What a brilliant observation.
Now that's a nice mustache. Probably helps with the sales.
And with the ladies too.
How can I help you?
Is this really the only fish store in Whateverland?
It is, but that doesn't mean it's not the best. Tell me, young man, have you ever put your whole soul into something that may never be fully appreciated by others?
Not really, no.
Well, then I am not surprised by your skepticism. Yes, it's the only fish store in town, and yes, the locals don't even have to eat to survive. But that doesn't mean I can't be the best at my job.
But what's the point of working if you're immortal?
I was happy selling fish when I was out there in the mortal world. I even had this regular customer I was planning to marry. Her eyes were as dark as the most precious of obsidians. If only I hadn't gotten involved with that gang. Let's not dwell on the past.
Do you happen to have a golden tuna for sale?
Huh? Did I hear that right? You're talking about the golden tuna?
Do you have it or not?
Actually, I do have this beautiful, exclusive, incredible fish. But...
Doesn't there always have to be a but?
Life is just a series of infinite buts. Remember that, amigo?
Fine. What do you want then?
I got a fresh batch here, but I still can't get my hands on it. Sort the fish while I handle the customers, and the golden tuna is yours.
Deal. That shouldn't be too hard.
Just don't get too cocky. All right, camarada. What you have to do is sort the new batch of fish. It's simple. Good fish to the left, bad fish to the right. Come on, no time to waste. Not bad, camarada. But the next batch is a little different. If you see a fish with red fins, put it to the left, even if it looks rotten. Sounds strange, I know, but that's kind of a weird delicacy we have here. Tastes like a first kiss. Nasty, but unforgettable. Doing good, camarada. Now, stay vigilant, because in the next batch, there might be Whateverlanders who turned into fish. You wouldn't want to eat them, no? So, watch out for fish with human eyes, and put them to the right. there already? No worries, this is the last batch, but a very tricky one. You see, local cats found out we were throwing fishy Whateverlanders away. So they started drawing eyes on the fresh fish to confuse us and snatch it for themselves. Don't let those fake eyes confuse you. Beautiful! All the fish is in the right place, thanks to you, camarada. Here's your golden tuna, just as I promised.
Keep the cucumbers moist. Haha, moist. I don't know what this is, but ew. I can cook some ramen here, or at least try to.
Yes?
Here, try this.
Wait, you actually made me a ramen? You must be desperate. Let's see. It's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. The tuna is melting in my mouth like fresh butter. Reminds me of the good old days. You managed to impress me. I'll give you that. Here, the spell is yours.
Thank you. By the way, your taste is really weird.
Ha! You think I don't know that? Now, get out of my face before I force you to make me another bowl.
So, you're a thief and a master chef all at once. Who would have thought?
I'm a man of many talents.
By the way, you look great in an apron. Just saying.
Oh, I'm flattered.
All that ramen made me hungry as a wolf. How about we order something to celebrate?
Let's celebrate after we get out of here, all right?
Remind me, why do I keep hanging out with you?
Because I look great in an apron, obviously.
Exactly. Now off we go.
Her bones so fine and brittle, it barely took an hour, as tender flesh grew sweeter and blood was getting sour. Her eyes, so blue and clever, got dark and filled with fear. Tear her apart could never, too salty from the tears.
What's new?
Farewell.
Wait, I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
5 of my rabbits were scared off by that filthy black cat and ran away. If you find them, please, bring them back to me.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out for them.
For that, I will give you the most valuable thing I own. A key that opens any lock, but can be used only once. How does that sound?
I could definitely use that.
Ah, of course. You brought my children back, and they're more precious to me than anything in the world. Here, the key is yours now. But use it wisely, Vincent. You never know when you're gonna need it most.
I'll try to remember that. Thank you. I found your rabbits.
You did? Come here, my babies. Oh, you're safe now.
What will I get for helping you?
For that, I will give you the most valuable thing I own. A key that opens any lock, but can be used only once. How does that sound?
I could definitely use that.
Ah, of course. You brought my children back, and they're more precious to me than anything in the world. Here, the key is yours now. But use it wisely, Vincent. You never know when you're gonna need it most.
I'll try to remember that. Thank you. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Hello.
I want to challenge you to a Bell and Bones match.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. This is ridiculous. Playing against a weak old lady and even daring to win. You should be ashamed of yourself, young man.
nice outfit.
Reach for the moon. If you miss, at least you'll be among the stars.
What?
Excuse me. I just prefer to express myself with words that have meaning. I could have just said, "Hello, stranger," but instead, I gave you a piece of wisdom. Who knows? Maybe it will change your life.
How do I get to the private lounge?
Oh, it's easy. You don't.
Why? This doesn't sound fair to me.
Don't look at me. I'm not the one making the rules here. You can't go in there unless you've been invited by Ernest himself.
And how do I get invited?
How should I know? My job is to keep everyone safe and spread wisdom. You have to seek your own path.
What do people do here?
Play bell and bones mostly. And drink. Also fight occasionally.
You think you can change lives with a cheesy motivational quote?
Handle words carefully, for they have more power than atom bombs.
Can you give me another quote?
Sing like no one is listening. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody is watching.
I have to go.
We started with a simple hello, but ended with a complicated goodbye.
Good thing I've never liked to gamble.
Have you ever thought about robbing a casino?
That's not my style. Whenever I see one of these, I wonder, what if it falls down? Good thing I've never liked to gamble.
Have you ever thought about robbing a casino?
That's not my style. That balcony surely offers a great view of the commoners wasting their eternity.
Sad, but poetic.
He has "Don't mess with me" written all over his face.
State your business.
I want to talk to Ernest.
You? Talk to the leader? Maybe in the next life, if you get one.
Do I need to wear a leather jacket to get in, or what?
Anyone can wear a cool jacket, but not anyone can meet the leader. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever. But is there really no way to get inside?
Well, maybe if you become the second best bell and bones player in Whateverland and have a bet that might interest the leader, but that is not possible. So the answer is no.
We'll see about that. Do you get tired from standing here all day?
No. I do it to protect the leader from unwanted company, like yours.
Doesn't your face hurt from scowling so much?
No, it doesn't.
Not even a little?
No, not even a little.
You have the worst job ever.
What do you want from me? Of course I'm tired, standing here all day. And yes, it is hard to always look so threatening. But I am proud of my job, and it's an honor to serve the leader. So please, stop pestering me and mind your own business.
Oh my, you really got to him, Vincent.
No, he didn't.
Oh yes, he very much did.
I'm not listening to you anymore. What? Did you say something? I can't hear you.
I knew you were a softie. The leather jacket always gives it away. I have become the second best bell and bones player in Whateverland. Will you let me in now?
The leader has heard of your achievements. You managed to impress him. That is true.
So, can I talk to him?
It depends. Do you have the 6 pieces of the spell? And don't look so surprised. You know what I'm talking about. The leader has eyes and ears everywhere.
I have the pieces.
Good. Follow.
What do you mean,
I mean, you're not what I expected to see.
And you're exactly what I expected.
Good. It means I have style.
Okay. You're not very chatty, are you?
No. I prefer to act, not chat.
Are you always so serious?
Yes.
Alright, so...
I know why you're here. You want my piece of Beatrice's spell. And I also know that you already have the rest of the pieces. Is that right?
Someone has eyes everywhere, huh?
I told you.
Here is my offer. We play against each other. Whoever wins gets all 7 pieces. How does that sound?
Fine, let's get this over with.
I like your attitude. This is impossible. You are cheating. I just know it.
Yeah, right. If that makes you feel any better.
Shut up. There's no way you could beat me. I'm the best at this game. Always was and always will be.
Ernest, you lost. Deal with it. Give me a piece of the spell and I won't tell anyone about what happened here. You have my word.
Forget it. I'm not letting you go. You both will rot in a cell for humiliating me like that.
But I won.
Who cares? I'll have the whole spell to myself. and you'll be locked up for the rest of eternity.
Oh, God. I knew it wouldn't end well. I just knew it. We never should have come here, Vincent.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. How about we reach some kind of agreement?
What do you have in mind?
How about I give you the pieces, and we go our separate ways?
No. You go to the cell and sit there until I decide what to do with you two.
Nick has nothing to do with it. At least let him go.
There's no way I'm leaving you here.
Why do you have to be so stubborn at the worst possible moment?
You two are very cute. But no, look on the bright side. At least you'll have company.
Wait.
And here I am, trapped in a cell with no hope of ever getting out. Marvelous. Just marvelous. And the worst part is, I'm all alone. For eternity at that. Just how fast will I go insane? I don't know. Maybe the madness has already begun to fester.
Nick, is that you?
Oh, goodness gracious, Vincent. I'm so happy to hear your voice.
Me too. Are you holding up all right?
Not at all, actually. I'm terrified.
I'm sorry, it's my fault we ended up here. Should have known he was a liar.
Oh, Vincent, it's not your fault at all. If anything, I should have warned you about Ernest.
Well, too late.
Right, it is. I wanted to tell you something. Since we'll spend the rest of eternity here.
Yes?
It's nothing serious, just... I don't know how to say this. Although I'm usually good with words.
And I never was, so just say it, I guess.
Alright,
Can you both shut up? I'm trying to sleep here!
Harold?
Is that you?
No, it's Alan. Can't you recognize my pretty voice? Of course it's me, you idiots.
But what are you doing here?
Not much. Sleeping mostly. And if you want to know how the hell did I get here, then it's a pretty short story. My helicopter crashed into a tree. But not the regular tree, mind you. It was Ernest's favorite tree, where he came for self-reflection or whatever. Needless to say, the tree is gone. And here I am.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
And by the way, congratulations! You're now stuck here with me forever!
Oh no, I can't stay here. I just can't. This is the worst possible turn of events ever. Now I will spend an eternity in confinement, slowly turning into a ghost. What could be worse?
A ghost, huh? Then he could easily fly through those bars. I have an idea. I guess you'll never write that novel of yours.
Yes, you're right. I will never become the writer I dreamt to be. Why on earth did I ever write my great novel? What was holding me back this whole time?
It's too late to think about that now. You missed your chance.
No, that can't be true. I refuse to believe it. I feel horrible. How do I make it stop?
You don't. This is your life now.
This is unbearable. I already can't feel my legs. And it's so cold in here, isn't it? Or am I just imagining things? God, I already started to hallucinate. No, no, no! I'm free.
Guess it worked.
Abusing my delicate nature like that. Vincent, you're a genius.
I know. Are you going to help us or what?
Already on it. Let's see. Voila!
You two are the luckiest bastards I've ever seen.
You bet.
What now?
Now we find a way to get out of here. I wonder how many people have been trapped here. Good thing Nick was able to free us. I better not touch that, just in case.
Ah, a lock. That shouldn't be a problem for you, Vincent, right?
Let's see. Nope.
Great. Let's open this bad boy.
I mean, nope. I can't crack this one.
Now that I think about it, you haven't cracked many locks during your time here. I guess we're doomed then.
Calm down, alright? There must be a key that opens this thing.
Well, of course. And you think it's just lying around somewhere, waiting for us to find it.
I never said that.
Actually...
Because guess what? It doesn't.
Well...
Stop panicking. I'm trying to think here.
Oh, goddess. Why did you trap me here with these two idiots?
You have something to say, Harold?
As a matter of fact, I do. I know where the key is.
Hallelujah! Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I tried, but...
Whatever. So, where's the key?
A guard was stupid enough to drop the key into one of those cracks.
I hope you know how to get it out.
I have an idea. We'll make a magnetic fishing rod and draw the key to the surface. Easy. But you idiots will have to find all the parts. I'll need a magnet, a long stick, and a twine.
What if I can't find any of those?
If the three of us are meant to get out of here today, the goddess will surely help. You just have to believe.
Oh boy.
Alright, a magnet, a stick, and a twine. Beatrice, you better help me with that. Hope it's sturdy enough. I think I can actually see a key down there. I wonder if that rat can help us. Excuse me?
Consider yourself excused. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a magnet. Maybe you've seen one?
Well, you're in luck. I happen to have one myself.
Can I borrow it?
Oh, no. But you can exchange it.
Okay, what do you want?
A bottle of nice red wine, please.
You got yourself a deal. Our way out of here. I hope. Why do I feel like there's something behind that poster? Okay, so I need to put the scales in a certain position. But what's going to happen? I see why pigeons are drawn here. Looks like a nice bottle. Still no baby pigeons. Where are they? Could Ernest be a Libra? I bet he could. I'll definitely need those. Not the best way to store vinyl, pal. So, Ernest is an Elvis fanboy. Nice. Well, that looks like a good stick. That could work. Can Ernest play, or does he just stare at it? Here you go. Looked pretty fancy to me.
Fancy indeed. The magnet is yours.
I actually got a magnet. Wow. Maybe Harold has a point.
Good. Now give me a second.
Yes, good job, Vincent.
Hey! I was the one who made the rod. Whatever. At least we got the key.
Let's get out of here, shall we? Shit.
What? Did you forget your favorite lockpick down there?
No, I just realized that we lost all the pieces of the spell.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
Turns out it was all for nothing.
No, Vincent, I assure you it was not. You'll see.
Unscientific as it may be, I'm inclined to side with the ghost. Now is not the time to give up.
If only I could share your optimism. Is that
Ernest's study?
My, oh my! The dude is fancy!
What are the chances he hid the spell somewhere in here?
High enough, I'd say. But where?
Gentlemen, today is your lucky day!
Doesn't feel like it so far.
Well, it's going to. You see, I know where he might be keeping the spell. Ernest has a safe where he keeps all the important stuff. If the spell is in this room, it's going to be there.
How do you know about the safe?
Me? Why, I made it. Here, look.
Maybe you even know how to open it.
Of course I do. Don't think that I've forgotten your help at the junkyard. Quid pro quo, as they say. I will open it for you.
Thank you, Harold.
Vincent, I think today is our lucky day indeed.
All 7 pieces.
Reunited at last.
And all thanks to me.
Now we just have to get out of here unnoticed.
Well, here's an idea. The window.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what?
So, this is it. We have all 7 pieces of the spell. The question is, what are we going to do with them?
What do you mean? Let's summon that witch.
Yes, I can't believe it's finally happening.
On the first day, they tear down her tightly shut door. Not a single soul cares for her no more. On the second day, fires come dancing alive to the cheers of a mad and belligerent hive. On the third day, the maiden, skin burning pitch black, drops a scream from her lips that she'll never get back. On the fourth day, faint whispers start gliding the ash as it rises above like a spell gently hushed. On the fifth day, forsaken, her soul gently quivers, sets a flicker of hope among mindless believers. On the sixth day, their world is destroyed, put asunder, torn apart in the name of a reverent wonder. On the seventh day, lulled by a mystical voice, she shall walk into traps and stay there by choice.
On the 8th day, the trapped fools will spell their own end. On the 9th day, at last, she shall fully ascend. Show yourself, Crimson Witch, in the midst of the night. Guide you will the elusive right hand of the light.
Impressive.
Thank you. It seems I've been gone for so long, some people have forgotten it's better not to mess with me. So, Vincent, here you are.
Here I am.
I've been watching you very closely since the moment you got here. He's just a thief, I thought. Don't expect much from him. And yet you've managed to impress me. That I cannot deny.
How so?
You've hardly ever used your precious skills, even when they could have brought you to your goals so much faster. Instead, you listened, observed, and did the right thing. That is impressive indeed.
It was nice to help people for a change.
And that is what I find most intriguing. Nick, darling, you didn't think I had forgotten about you?
Forgotten me? Oh, never.
I see you finally managed to fulfill the terms of our little agreement. Isn't that marvelous?
Wait, what? What is she talking about, Nick?
I haven't been completely honest with you, Vincent. I never told you how I ended up here in Whateverland. You see, it happened when I was at my lowest point. I couldn't write, couldn't think. It seemed like life had no meaning at all. So I turned to the occult. And that's how I met Beatrice. She told me that she could take me to a place filled with the most unusual people in the world. All kinds of bastards, wretched souls, outcasts, and just good old freaks. I was ecstatic. A place like this could reignite my lust for life, for writing. But Beatrice had one condition.
What was it?
I had to find someone who would want to get out of Whateverland.
But that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't everybody want to leave?
Oh, Vincent. Have you not talked to the people? Have you not heard how afraid they are of ever leaving?
They just don't know there is a way out.
Everyone knows of the spell's existence. Everyone could have done the same thing you did. But has anyone made it to the end? When I created this world, I thought it would become a prison, where the vilest of humans would suffer forever, longing for their freedom. But I was too naive. It turned out that for most of them, getting into Whateverland was more of a blessing than a curse. Their former reality terrified them so much that the prospect of living an eternal life in captivity was bliss. So they adapted, as all humans do. Contentment triumphed over freedom. And if Whateverland was ever a prison, then only the most beloved one.
So nobody even tried to get out.
But then you came along.
And you finally found the perfect guinea pig. Isn't that right, Nick?
Ouch. No need to be so judgmental.
You were lying to me this whole time. I think I deserve to be a little bit judgmental.
I know. And I'm sorry about that. I really wanted to tell you, I promise. But then the whole experiment would have been ruined.
So that's what I am to you, huh? An experiment.
No. And you know that. If I told the truth, you would have freaked out and walked away. And I couldn't deny you a chance to really get out of here. I just couldn't.
I see you've grown quite fond of our broody guinea pig, haven't you, Nick?
I have. And I meant everything I said to you before. So please, let's just forget this. Can you forgive me, Vincent?
I understand why you did what you did. I forgive you.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you, promise.
Looking forward to it.
This is all very cute, but how about we go back to the matter at hand?
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
We sure will.
Very well. Since no one else has any questions, I guess I'll be the one to do the asking. So, Vincent, what is it you want from me?
Wait, it's that simple?
Yes, and why not? Not only did you find all the pieces of the spell, but you also managed to surprise me. And that doesn't happen a lot lately. So there's no reason for me to torment you any longer.
I want you to send me back to the real world.
Ah, so it's reality you choose once again. I shall do as you ask. What about you, my dear friend? Do you wish to leave Whateverland forever, now that you've fulfilled your part of our little arrangement?
From now on, where Vincent goes, I follow. It's as simple as that.
Are you trying to make me cry? Because it's not working.
Yeah, sure. There's just something in your eye, huh?
It's settled then. And Vincent, before we part ways, I want you to remember something. You might think that the journey has ended, but it's only just begun. So stay vigilant wherever it leads you.
Thank you, Beatrice.
Until we meet again, Vincent. Oh, and somebody please wake poor Harold up. I might have a job for him.
And just like that, our journey has come to an end. Believe it or not, Whateverland has changed a great deal during this time, for Vincent's help didn't go unnoticed by its people. It seems Van realized that his relationship with Zachary is not going to repair itself. He even promised to get off the couch, or at least give it a try. Zachary and Pip became best friends once again. I'd cry, but there's still a lot more to tell. Rose and Lily were able to put their differences aside and become a family once again. Do I need to say who is the happiest about it? Sylvia finished her novel after all. However, so far she's not letting anyone read it. Well, maybe that's for the best. Umaru-san had finally satisfied her age-old hunger and was now a little less unbearable than before. Clearly, she's making progress. With the radio working again, Ellen's zest for life has been reignited. You can now hear her voice wherever you go in the city, equally delightful and annoying as it is. Louis and Fida gave in to their feelings, and now they are learning to speak each other's language, although the universal language of love seems to be more than enough for them. With his memories back, Francois could finally embrace his past and face the future. He returned to the band and now plays with them every night at the jazz club. Looks like he even has fans. Now that Ernest's plan had failed miserably and he was turned into a helpless skull, his influence in town had greatly decreased. Some Whateverlanders are still afraid of his gang, but most merely laugh as they look at him now. Well, every dictatorship is bound to fall. You can trust me on that one. Oh, and Harold's dream did come true after all. He became Beatrice's assistant, though it's not clear what the witch needed him for. Maybe she just wanted to make him a little happier. One can never know with her. I couldn't even imagine the real world had changed so much while I was gone. For one, I didn't think that Umaru-san would turn out to be the most stylish of us all in that mask of hers. Fortunately, Vincent agreed to help me readjust, so that's good.
And why not? Not only did you find all the pieces of the spell, but you also managed to surprise me. And that doesn't happen a lot lately. So there's no reason for me to torment you any longer.
Actually, I like it here just fine. I want to stay in Whateverland.
How interesting. Perhaps the everlasting dream has captivated you after all. I shall do as you ask. What about you, my dear friend? Do you wish to leave Whateverland forever, now that you've fulfilled your part of our little arrangement?
From now on, where Vincent goes, I follow. It's as simple as that.
Are you trying to make me cry? Because it's not working.
Yeah, sure. There's just something in your eye, huh?
It's settled then. And Vincent, before we part ways, I want you to remember something. You might think that the journey has ended, but it's only just begun. So stay vigilant wherever it leads you.
Thank you, Beatrice.
Until we meet again, Vincent. Oh, and somebody please wake poor Harold up. I might have a job for him.
And just like that, our journey has come to an end. Believe it or not, Whateverland has changed a great deal during this time, for Vincent's help didn't go unnoticed by its people. It seems Van realized that his relationship with Zachary is not going to repair itself. He even promised to get off the couch, or at least give it a try. Zachary and Pip became best friends once again. I'd cry, but there's still a lot more to tell. Rose and Lily were able to put their differences aside and become a family once again. Do I need to say who is the happiest about it? Sylvia finished her novel after all. However, so far she's not letting anyone read it. Well, maybe that's for the best. Umaru-san had finally satisfied her age-old hunger and was now a little less unbearable than before. Clearly, she's making progress. With the radio working again, Ellen's zest for life has been reignited. You can now hear her voice wherever you go in the city. Equally delightful and annoying as it is. Louis and Fida gave in to their feelings, and now they are learning to speak each other's language. Although the universal language of love seems to be more than enough for them. With his memories back, Francois could finally embrace his past and face the future. He returned to the band and now plays with them every night at the jazz club. Looks like he even has fans. Now that Ernest's plan had failed miserably and he was turned into a helpless skull, his influence in town had greatly decreased. Some Whateverlanders are still afraid of his gang, but most merely laugh as they look at him now. Well, every dictatorship is bound to fall. You can trust me on that one. Oh, and Harold's dream did come true after all. He became Beatrice's assistant, though it's not clear what the witch needed him for. Maybe she just wanted to make him a little happier. One can never know with her. If you think about it, Vincent didn't choose to stay in Whateverland for nothing. After all, he has many friends here now. And what else does one need to spend the rest of eternity with a blast?